Hey guys, today we're going to be driving from Madrid to Porto, which is about 600 kilometers. If you haven't watched my previous video, we drove from Porto to Madrid, but in that video we left Porto during the day and arrived in Madrid at night. So this time we're leaving Madrid during the day and arriving in Porto at night. So if you want to watch that previous video, here it is, and the link is in the description below. In this video we're leaving Madrid after spending 3 days here, 3 nights, and it was our first time in Madrid and it was really cool. We got to do a lot of stuff. I got to do a bit of karting as well. And we're going to show you the trip back to Porto. There is 2 charging stops. I am leaving with 100% charging. I'll show you when I was charging, and we are going to be using one supercharger in Spain, in Salamanca, and then another one in Portugal, in Guarda. So those are the 2 superchargers we used on the way here, and those 2 chargers will be sufficient to get back home. This car's rated range is 513 kilometers. So some of you might be asking, why can I not make it with one charge? A lot of you that have been following me for a long time know that with an EV on highway speeds, you actually don't get anywhere near the rated range. So that's why I have to charge twice in my standard range Model 3. Anyways, I will show you guys on the route, as well as some of the stuff that we did in Madrid this time in this video. But thank you for watching thus far. If you like this video, remember to click the like button and subscribe, and leave any comments that you might have in the comment section below. Before we continue with the journey, this is rewound back to when we were charging before we left, and you can see here in Spain they allow other third parties to charge, and this was in Plaza de los Mostenses, which is in Gran Via in central Madrid. And as you can see, I'm just dropping off some takeout over here in the back seat, and we are almost at 100% in this clip. So I finished charging now, so I'm parking in the bay opposite. Thank God there was a bay available, because this parking was very full. And I noticed in Spain here there's a lot of third parties charging at the Tesla superchargers. So this Audi actually is charging along with the other one that I saw. I don't know what car that is. I think a Kia. So it does seem pretty cool. They do allow third parties. I don't know how it works. I think it's through the app, just like in the US. But we don't have that available in Portugal yet. And maybe that's why the bays are so big, you know, to accommodate for vehicles that are bigger than the regular Tesla size. But even these parking bays that are not the chargers are also pretty big. So I'm not sure if it's just characteristic of this parking lot. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be heading off soon, and I will see you guys on the road. We're gonna make a stop at Las Rosas to go to the Sainz karting track. If some of you have been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm into karting, so I'm gonna go check out that track. I've never been to that track before. Yesterday I actually went to Los Santos karting track, and that was really cool, and I actually managed to get top 20th for the month. I think I was 18th or 19th, and I was 4th for the week, which was pretty good because it's close to the end of the week, so I was quite happy with that performance. Okay guys, we are finally departing, but before we head to Porto, we are going to be going to pick up some keto treats from SuC, this keto shop, or not keto, actually gluten-free, but they have some keto options in this area called, it's a very nice area in Madrid. You guys will see it just now. In the neighborhood is called, I actually forgot. It's in Salamanca, but a specific part of Salamanca where we had sushi last night as well. Very good sushi. I recommend having the sashimi and nigiri. It's a hand roll bar, but to be honest, I don't think the hand rolls are that good because the rice isn't 100% correct. You're gonna go fetch the stuff there, then we're gonna drive to Las Rosas. Excuse my pronunciation if that's incorrect. And then we check out the Sainz Center there, the indoor track, and then head through to Porto afterwards. Really enjoyed our time here in Madrid. I'll definitely come back here again, especially with the karting. I mean, there's a lot of cool karting tracks, a lot of different neighborhoods, and a big variety. And strangely enough, a massive variety of Asian food. So there's a lot of options, especially Japanese options as well. Earlier on our way to the cafe, SuC cafe that we were going to, we actually stopped by a katsu place that sold katsudons and a few other Japanese foods. I'll show you guys some pictures of that as well. So that was also pretty good. If you're into Asian food, Madrid is a cool destination. We actually had more Asian food than any other food in Madrid, because the Asian food in Porto, albeit good, there's not as many options. So that's why we had so much. But anyways, we're gonna drive to La Suite now, and then we'll see you guys when we are on the way to the Carlos Sainz track. So unfortunately, I didn't make a reservation at this track, and there was no availability until like 8 o'clock. It is now 5 o'clock, 4:46, and we cannot wait that long to go back to Portugal. Otherwise, we'd only arrive past midnight. So we're gonna have to skip this time, which means we have another reason to come back here and try out this track. It does look slightly nicer than the one in Madrid, which is the second one. This is the original. I'll show you some clips here, but otherwise we're going to be on our way straight to Salamanca Tesla Supercharger, which is 1 hour and 44 minutes away, about 200 kilometers. We'll arrive at 27% if I drive conservatively, but I'm pretty sure I'll drive a little bit faster, so I will do a range review when we arrive at the Salamanca Supercharger. So we are now approaching the Salamanca Superchargers, and I need to take this turn off now. Last time I actually missed this turn off and had to do a long roundabout way to get there. And as you can see, it started getting rapidly darker. I think the sun has already set. Before we got here, it was pretty foggy, and the temperature did drop a lot to about 3 degrees Celsius. This supercharger, wait a minute, this isn't the Salamanca one. Oh, it's not. It's actually a different one. It's Tordesillas. Oh, interesting, exciting. I was wondering why it looked a bit different, so we actually tried a different supercharger this time. No idea why it routed me to come here instead of just going to Salamanca like last time. But yeah, I'll show you guys around. This is Tordesillas. I'm most likely pronouncing that right. Please correct me in the comments below on how to pronounce this. But if you guys have been here or you guys are from this area, leave a shout out in the comments below. I always like to see who is watching my videos. So we'll charge, I'm pretty sure, to full before we leave. What's interesting is, like I saw earlier, in Spain, I think the charging network is open for non-Teslas as well, so other third parties can charge. I'm not sure how to activate it. Oh my god, these are the brand new superchargers. Never seen these before. These are the ones that are available in the US, I think V4. So these ones actually look completely different. Oh, but other people are already charging at them. I can charge next to this guy because they're the old ones and the new ones. Oh, that guy's already using the new one. Oh, what a bummer. That's pretty cool. So let me just go right to the end there so I can then split with anyone. I think I'll be splitting with this guy. Let's see if there's any other chargers available. 1, 2, 3. So these are actually, they have the old ones as well. Let's split with people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're all splitting. Let me see further back. Just gonna go back. Go forward again. So you see they have the old chargers here alongside the brand new chargers that have 250 kilowatts. I'm gonna see if there's any, oh, there is a spot. I'm gonna go to that one because there's no splitting there. And I also get to try the new supercharger here as well. So this is very exciting. And this one actually has a small screen. I think this one is facilitating of payments if you have a non-Tesla. As you guys can probably see here, my camera broke again. I suspect it's due to high speeds and the wind pressure against the wing camera. Anyways, I will plug my car in now and I'll do a range review. I got a strikeout as well because I wasn't concentrating when I was talking to my passenger, and I'm gonna have to reset my camera as well, so I'm gonna strike out. I think there are 2 more strikeouts. My autopilot will be locked for a week or something. But yeah, anyways, this is actually, we have to go to, oh, a few more superchargers. So from here, it says we need to go to another one. Strange. Okay, but anyways, let's go take a look. So I've never seen these superchargers before. This is really cool. And you can actually see the price here. So it says 55 cents euros per kilowatt. And this is a very big charging one. Look how big it is. Wow. And this goes up to 250 kilowatts. I've never seen these chargers in the flesh before. It's got a much longer cable, I think, so it helps with cars that don't have the charging port on the back. Okay, so actually this looks like a pit stop charge. because it just says I have to charge for 6 minutes to continue the trip, but I'll probably charge a little bit longer while I'm showing you guys around here. And this is charging 165 kilowatts, close to what my car can accept, 170 or so. And if we do a range review, I've been driving since the last charge 203 kilometers and 42 kilowatt hours used. The current drive was 177 kilometers with 86 minutes. And the average consumption, I'm going to base the average consumption on this one, which is quite similar to that anyways. So it seems like they wanted me to do a pit stop. I think they think that I wouldn't be able to make it, but this is quite exciting because we're going to be going to another supercharger, and I think this one is still in Spain as far as I can tell. Yes, and then we can get back home from there. Oh no, never mind, I have to stop at another one in Portugal, which I've also never been to. This is quite an exciting video because I'm going to be able to go to quite a few superchargers that I've never visited before. So there's the old superchargers over there along with the new ones, which says co-funded by the European Union, and I think this is just people's houses here. I think there might be something over there. There's a hotel over there, so let's go take a look. It's right next to the highway, very close. So it's actually a hotel around here, and here's the entrance, and there's a nice restaurant down there. So I'm gonna get something to drink. I've got enough snacks in the car. It's a 4-star hotel, and we're gonna get something for the road. But it is quite cold outside. Nice and warm in here. So we're about to leave now. I just got a coffee. We have snacks in the car, so I didn't order anything from the restaurant. But we've only been charging for about 16 minutes. I'm gonna stop the charger now because it was already ready to go like about 10 minutes ago. But since I was going to buy the coffee, I just let it charge for longer. Let's see how much it charged, and maybe it has rerouted us to another charger this time because I have more charge than before, or more charge than it wanted me to charge. So maybe I'll be stopping at a different charger. Let's see. So it says I need to stop at Supercharger Benevente. I think that's the same one as before. So let's see how much it charged now. It's 70%. Wow, that was quick. I think we arrived here for 20 something percent. Let's take a look. We have got under charging, and I don't have to pay, as you can see, because of the credits, thanks to all you guys. And I can't actually see how much it charged, but I think it was about 20 something percent when I arrived, as far as I remember. I'll put on the screen how many kilowatts it charged. Remember, if you want to get up to $1,000 off your next purchase of the Tesla, remember to use my referral code. You'll get up to $1,000 off depending on the model and the configuration, and that'll give me a little bit of support as a creator as well. So remember to use my code, which is in the description below. Before we depart, I actually need to reset my driver's assistance system again. So it's under the software setting. You hold down the Model 3 or whatever model you have, and the code is service, SERVICE. Okay, and then just press enter after the warnings. And I just need to reset my camera because my camera always gets stuck after driving for a while, especially on the highway at highway speeds. So I just need to wait for these other menus to show up. Reset DAS, you just run this, but then you just unlock your GTW and whatever GTW stands for. Basically this is the process. Once this is done, it's unlocked for 90 minutes. I can reset, and then it'll run a reset and reset all the cameras, and the select repeater will be online again. So you see this camera is online again, no problems. And I can just exit this setting menu. And then yeah, that's it. That's how I reset it. And now autopilot is available again. So we're gonna be leaving soon. I'm gonna be driving to Supercharger Benevente, I think that's how you pronounce it. Another supercharger in Portugal, closer to home, Ribeira de Pena. I think I can pronounce Portuguese better than Spanish at this point. So that's what it looks like. And yeah, we will see you guys on the road. I'll do another recap when we're approaching Benevente supercharger, and then another one at Ribeira, and then we'll do a final one when we reach home. We arrived in Benevente now, and it was not a far drive, about 87 kilometers and about 45-minute drive, and It says there are 10 charges available. That's quite a few charges, but 10 available. I'm not sure if that's all of them, but let's take a look. It says we only have to be here for a short period as well, but I'm going to show you guys around. There seems to be a gas station here, Star Oil, a little bit of an industrial area here, a lot of big trucks. I saw there was XPO Logistics offices just before here, and here it is. It's by the gas station, and I don't see 10 chargers. Oh, I do. Okay, it's stacked. I see. Okay, so I'm going to go into the other layer over there, and there are two other people charging, so there are indeed 12 chargers available. There's definitely more than sufficient space, and all of these charging stations have really big bays compared to Portugal. They're very wide. Maybe they're getting ready for Cybertruck, because I don't think the ones in Portugal can accommodate the Cybertruck, because they're definitely way too narrow. So I'm gonna plug my car in, and then I'll show you guys how much consumption it used. So I just plugged my car in, and here is the consumption figures: 242 watt hours per kilometer. I drove 88 kilometers over 47 minutes, and right now it's charging at basically the maximum speed, 135 kilowatts. I think the maximum of my car is 170, and here's the theoretical figures and the average speed. One thing to note is that halfway through the trip it started preconditioning the battery, and this does use a lot of charge because it uses the battery to heat up itself so that it's ready to accept fast charging. It says I have to be here for 35 minutes to continue trip for us to charge in Porto at Ribeira de Pena in Villarreal district in Portugal. So I think we might be close to 100% with 35 minutes of charging. I'm not sure if there's any other charges on the way, but I'd rather just follow this thing, and in case we need to charge again, we can stop at another charge. But this supercharger here is very industrial. It's at the gas station, as you can see, and there are two other Teslas here, and it's a very logistics based place. There are lots of trucks here. I think a lot of carriers drive through this area, and here's my car. There's the superchargers, and you see there's Finley peeking out at me. I'm just checking what I'm doing, and basically here is the gas station, where the gas station is still right here, so it's very convenient. And it's very festive because, like I said, it's close to Christmas time right now, and you can get all your supplies here. It's quite funny because when people are fueling up, you can smell the gasoline while you charge your Tesla, which is quite funny, and all the supplies that you don't need for your Tesla available at this gas station. Pretty cool gas station. Okay, I'm going to be leaving soon, and my camera broke again, so I'm going to have to do this thing again. So I'm going to do this now before leaving the supercharger. So as you guys can see, there's an Audi next to me, and I spoke to the owner just now, and I asked him how to activate the supercharger when he arrives here, because obviously he doesn't just plug it in, he has to do something to make the charger work. And he said it's just a Tesla app, and I have never seen that option. I wonder if I can find a way, because that means that if I get a different EV, I can still use the Tesla supercharging network. Not in Portugal though, I don't think the Portugal ones work, but in Spain it seems to be possible. But anyways, I am gonna leave the supercharger now because it is on 99%, and it's been on 99% for the last 5 minutes, and it's gonna be a waste of time for me to wait until 100%. It does say that I will arrive at the next supercharger in Portugal with 1%, and interestingly enough, if you look at the route that we're taking, we're gonna be driving along the Portuguese border for a while before entering into Portugal here near SuC. So I think over here Verin, and then go into SuC, and then the road becomes the A24 in Portugal. So it's gonna still be a long way home, 2 hours and then 1 more hour to get home. I'm gonna go unplug now, and we will do a range review when I arrive at the other side. So there was this really sudden fog that came up. I told my Tesla to turn on the fog light, and it had the audacity to tell me that my vehicle's not fitted with front fog lights. but I didn't say which fog lights. I just said fog lights, but then I told it to turn on the rear ones and it worked. So you have to be very specific, guys. It's like a little kid. If you don't tell it the specific thing, it'll just say the wrong thing for you. Obviously there are other models that have the front fog lights, but I found that pretty amusing that it actually told me that this vehicle is not fitted with the front fog lights. But anyways, what are other quirks that you've encountered when using the voice control in the Tesla? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome to Portugal. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to stop at this gas station because we're about 24 minutes away from the supercharger, but I really need the bathroom. So I'm gonna stop here and I'll just take a snapshot, just show the screen here. So here's a snapshot of the current drive and stuff. So I'll do some stats on this and I will add it to the end because it's gonna reset when I stop the car. So I'm just gonna go to the bathroom here quickly and continue our journey to the supercharger in Portugal. We've arrived in Portugal, as you guys saw in the clip earlier, but I just need a quick bathroom break here and then we're going to continue. Okay, so there's another around about 37 kilometers left until we reach the supercharger. We've done 205 kilometers in 1 hour 42 minutes and 189 watt-hours per kilometer, but I'm going to add these two values up when we reach the supercharger, and I'll also use whatever the watt-hours per kilometer is at the destination for Sainz charge to figure out what the estimated consumption is. I'm also going to reset my camera. This happens every single time now, so I definitely need to send my car in to get it repaired because this is obviously extremely annoying because nothing works once that happens. Emergency braking doesn't work, the adaptive high beams don't work, autopilot obviously doesn't work, the lane, like checking to see if you're veering out of the lane doesn't work, so it's very annoying and I definitely need to get that sorted. So I'm going to just get it reset now and then, actually the way it deactivated was a bit dodgy as well, because what happened was it was on a turn and then it was like a slight bumpy road and it bumped twice and all of a sudden it went dee, you know, the whole like deactivated now take over, and then it was like on a slight turn. The car didn't seem to veer off the turn, it was still in the turn a little bit, but it could have been dangerous. So I had to go on the highway and off the highway. Oh wow, €1.50. I used like 500 meters of the highway and it was €1.50. It's a weird setup, so just bear that in mind if you're coming to this supercharger. We are about 1 minute away and it seems like it's at the Pena Park Hotel where the supercharger is. This area is called Pena Park and it looks very rural out here. So when I looked on the app to see where the supercharger is, wow, it looks like we're going into some forest. Okay, it looks like it's literally in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what the amenities are like here. So let's take a look. I'll show you guys around when I plug my car in, and then I'll do a range review, consumption review, taking into consideration that I did stop earlier at the gas station to go to the bathroom, but it doesn't look like there's anything here except, okay, no, there is a hotel here. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, so Pena Park Hotel. Oh, it's a 4-star hotel. Yeah, it actually looks quite nice here. Oh, the supercharger's up there actually. Went the wrong way. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. The reception's up there by the superchargers as well. I guess some people, you know, if you're arriving super late and you decide to just stay the night, it is quite nice that you have that option. But this is the first time I've been here. Wow, it's actually quite full here. Looks like a lot of people staying here. I wonder what is here. I've never been here before. I'm gonna go plug my car in now. Oh, it feels like it's stuck here. Cool. And we are at 11%. It says that we need to stop here for estimated charge time of 19 minutes. So we just need a 20-minute charge to arrive home with 21%. To arrive home with negative 21% if I had to leave now. So the current drive, this drive from the gas station to here was quite uphill, and then also it started preconditioning the battery. That's why the consumption's so high. But basically this 38 kilometers I'll add it to the previous amount, as well as the time to give you the average speed, and it was 201 watt-hours per kilometer in total since the last supercharger. So we're going to stop here for about 20 minutes to take a look. I don't even think I need to stop for 20 minutes because I don't need to arrive at home with any charge whatsoever. But I'm going to go check out what's up there in the hotel. And there are a few other Teslas right now charging, but it seems like there's quite a few people here at the hotel. There seems to be a destination charger here as well, so you can just do some slow charging overnight right by the hotel if you're staying at the hotel, I guess. And there was a fire here, but it's over now. It's a 4-star hotel, Pena Park Hotel. Looks very nice. I'm not actually sure if my dog is allowed. It doesn't say anything about dogs not being allowed. So let's take a look. It's very beautiful here. So we went to the hotel and we didn't get anything, but there's definitely a bar and everything. It looks really nice. It's actually quite a nice hotel. I'm just gonna go back to the car now, and it's really cold out here actually. It's about 4 degrees, and you can see that these are I think these are the V2 superchargers or V3 or whatever. I don't know which ones, but these go up to 150 kilowatts only. So I don't get the full charging capacity. And if you have a car that can accept more than that, you are definitely missing out if you charge at these compared to the ones in Spain. Okay guys, it says I need to charge for 10 more minutes, but I can already arrive home with 26%. So there's no reason for me to charge further. So I'm gonna unplug now, because when I get home I have my own charger, so I don't need to have any charger when I get home. And charging unnecessary just takes time, and I don't want to wait here the whole night. So we're going to be on our way, and interestingly enough, this Pena Park Hotel is near a park where we can do zip lining and I think it's luging. I'll show you guys pictures over here. Definitely want to come check that out. That zip line looks cool. You can reach up to 130 kilometers an hour over a distance of 1.5 kilometers, so that looks pretty cool. So maybe I'll do that sometime, and it's not too far from home. It's about an hour away. Anyways, I'm gonna be on my way, and when I get home I will show you guys the final review, and at the end of this video I'll include all the charge stats as well as how much it would have costed to pay for all the charging, and so make sure you watch till the end to get that information. Okay, we have finally arrived at home, and miraculously that was the lowest consumption on the highway I've ever achieved. I think it's mainly because I was autopiloting, and miraculously it worked the whole way. At about 120 kilometers an hour generally, and the average speed I'll work out over here. So I drove 105 kilometers over 1 hour and 1 minute, so around about 100 kilometers per hour I would say, and that gave us a theoretical maximum range of, which I will show on the screen, with 140 watt-hours per kilometer. So I'm going to give you guys a summary after this part of the video, and I'll show you guys how much everything came to and how much charge it used, as well as how much a difference it makes when you drive slower compared to when you drive much faster, because the different segments I drove at different speeds. And you guys can take a look, pause the video at the end if you want to take a look at the summary. And thank you for watching this video. As usual, if you like this video, remember to click the like button and subscribe if you like content like this, and drop a comment in the comment box below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you guys on our next trip.